I think that the hospital is the closest place to heaven because it's like the closest place to your most naked, natural, clean, sober self. Hey y'all, this is Adrienne from Medical Allure. I just wanted to come on today because I kind of had a word. Like, I'm so in love with inspirational videos. I'm on YouTube all day. I don't watch TV. I'm like just constantly absorbing information, especially about improvement of self and just the spiritual journey we all go through in life and career. And after my last video, a lot of people commented that it's not just nurses who need to practice emotional intelligence. It's like everybody. And so I love that idea, that everybody is on a journey and we all have purpose. And so, you know, this channel, Medical Allure, my passion in life is for medical professionals. So I love all y'all who are not in the game, but let's just talk about this. I wanted to talk about light work and the fact that as a medical professional, we're like in the business of being a light worker. In so many ways, we're constantly helping people to achieve their health outcomes, to become more beautiful with aesthetics, to recover from catastrophic injuries, broken bones, loss of limbs, open heart surgery, new cancer diagnoses, just many life-changing events that they're going through. A lot of times I always talk about the hospital being like the closest place to heaven. And I'll tell you why. I think that the hospital is the closest place to heaven because it's like the closest place to your most naked, natural, clean, sober self. I had a lady who was in the hospital for acute alcohol withdrawal. And she was a lawyer, uh, very well to do, very successful woman for many, many years. And she decided that she was going to stop drinking. And so when she came into the hospital, I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, she looks relatively healthy, but she's there for a course of, I guess, rehab. And so she was having withdrawals. Withdrawals are jitters, shakes, nervousness, inability to sleep, like a neurological response. She was really cool, and I learned a lot from her because I always try to like ask my successful or just people that are different from me or older, like I try to ask them questions about themselves and like just get their perspective on life. So during that time, it's like you're on a diet. They're not going to let you eat Popeyes in the hospital. When you can, somebody has to bring it, but you're not going to be able to do that. You're on a diet. There's no alcohol. There's no partying. There's just you, your bed, and your TV. And some people don't cut it on. They just don't cut their TV on. So a lot of times it's a lot of self-reflection that's happening while you're sitting in that bed and you're clean and sober, and all you can do is deal with yourself at that moment. So according to happiness.com, light workers tend to be sensitive, and hence they feel sadness and anguish for the misery that dwells in the world around them. This is why they tend to choose professions wherein their empathetic nature can be used to assist those in need, like nursing, therapy, rehabilitation, healing, caregiving, veterinary services, research, and teaching. It also says that light workers can be driven by their internal guidance. So these are people, you are a person who chose to help others. But after the last few years of life, we've been given a huge test and call to action. With COVID, there were so many changes that just kind of took the humanity out of nursing, and it brought it to a place where either you're the travel, like the most highlighted like part about COVID was the fact that travel nurses were making highway robbery money. They're actually making what they've been worth for many, many years. And now it's finally like come to fruition that nurses are actually being paid fairly. And those are the ones that are willing to go out and go to other cities and whatever. So I'm really hoping that hospitals wise up, or like that they're um, kind of like brought to a place where they increase nursing salaries by a whole lot more than they're paying now. Off subject, but here we go. To you, physician, medical doctor, nurse practitioner, physician assistant, whatever. The reputation right now for you, not all of you, some of you, is you walk in the room, not nurse practitioners, like let's just bring it back, not nurse practitioners, but doctors, y'all walk in the room, spend 5 minutes, you walk out and you put in orders. You have no idea what it takes to implement the orders. You have no idea what it takes to actually adhere to the orders. There's some medications that are just so expensive people can't even afford it. You don't know when you write the prescription. You just know what your book tells you. But you don't realize that you're the angel walking in there to save that person's life. Now, have you saved lives before? Yes. Are you going to continue saving lives? Yes. Is the need great? Yes. Coming from a place of working in every aspect of the business, from dialysis to the hospital, to home health, to the ending of life, hospice. I've seen people at every stage and step of their life. I've worked with a lot of dead bodies and a lot of grieving families, and I realized that life is so precious. And there have been times where I felt like God was in the room when someone had expired. Like there was just a difference in the room. So as I kept going through, I realized that I'm one of the last people that these people saw before they passed away. And it made me realize that I was an angel to them. Please remember, as we go through the end of the year and we enter into 2023, that you may be the last person that person sees before they go to God. And no matter what you think, no matter what you believe, God is in control of people's lives. And God has given us the ability, the smarts, the license to take care of very sick people. So consider yourself a light worker. Remember what you got into the field for. Remember why it is that you got into this. It's because you love people, that you're internally guided, that you're constantly in a place of giving and restoring and healing people. And it's a powerful position to be in. I was just patting myself on the back because, like, you know, I love my alma mater. I wanted to go to UT from high school, but there was no plan for like expensive college in Austin when I was graduating. So I went to Sam Houston State, went to HBU, went to HCC, UT, back to HBU, and it's been 3 degrees later. So I feel really, I've been patting myself on the back lately because I'm not big on like celebrating myself, but I feel like I'm an expert in getting degrees and trying to like pull it all together in a way that makes sense for my life, my career, my purpose. So, I want to start speaking and talking to young women and encouraging them to get into the medical field, but it makes me kind of nervous to try to bring women, especially young minority women, preferably single mothers, which is like my lifetime goal, is to change the poverty level of single mothers by helping them become nurses. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, it makes me kind of feel weird because it's like it's not just a job, it's a calling, it's a ministry, it's a intuitive thing, healing people, looking at people's faces and just being able to tell that something is wrong. So anyway, you're the angel. Remember that. Okay, I'm Adrienne. Again, owner of Medical Allure. Don't you just love my little pen? Like, I promise you this pen goes with everything. If you have not gone onto our site, our pens come in a pack of like 10, okay? So you can give one to your homegirls, or you can have a different color for every day. You can put two on, you put one on your jacket. These things are just so cute, and I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to wear them every day, even if it makes me look like an old lady. I don't care. And then, you know, I have a coaching service that on Calendly that I'm gonna just like, I don't know, I don't even know if I'm gonna put a link or whatever, but if you look on my Facebook, you'll see my Calendly link. If you know somebody that's been hospitalized, if they're in the system, if they have some type of issue going on, you can book a coaching session with me and I can help you through it. Medical Allure is the cutest specialty store for all things medical, and I just like wanted to come on here and talk about this. I hope that you loved the video. If you did, can you just share it with one of your homegirls that's in the medical field? Like, that would be so awesome. And thanks for listening. I love you. Mwah.